Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am working in my December project. So I only have the title page, day one, and I also already made my cookie page that is going to have a companion page to it. So that's back there because I don't know when that's going to happen. I've printed off two photos. One is of our heat lamp outside because even though it's December, we still hang out on the back patio. And then I also have creepy Lego Santa here. I think I'm going to do creepy Lego Santa today because I have an idea for a stamp set for this one. So let's see what I can do. All right, so I decided to go ahead and start with my photo and this little die cut card. Now, I originally was going to have both of these up at the top, but then I remembered this is going on the back side of day number one, which has a silver Hambly transparency there, just to have a little bit of see-through into the next day. So I'm going to have to change that idea. So I'm thinking I will cut down my photograph. Originally, I was going to use this red paper as well, but I decided, you know what, I need it to do presents for two reasons. One, the presents are going to be at the bottom underneath of the Christmas tree, which I thought was pretty clever. And then also it's about a creepy Lego Santa, and you know, Santa traditionally brings presents, so I figured the presents had to go. Plus, I really am trying to make sure that I get a good mixture of all the colors that I want in my album, even though it's only day two. I don't want to get into a rut where I'm just using the same colors over and over again. I want to make sure I have the varying shades of red, the varying shades of green, the creams, the whites, all of that stuff. I want to make sure that I have it. So I know that my number is going to go over here on the Christmas tree. I'm thinking my journaling is going to go down here with the photo. I did trim that photo down to a 3x3, but I'm definitely going to have to mat that photo because it kind of like blends in down here onto the background paper, and nobody needs blended in photos into the background paper. Definitely want the photo to pop. So I have this little chipboard sticker thing that says Dear Santa, and you know, if I ever have a picture of Santa, then I'm going to use the Santa things. That's just the way I roll. So I am trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. I don't have everything exactly planned out in my head ahead of time, but as I'm pulling things out, I'm definitely getting ideas. And yes, I just punched into a 12x12 sheet of cardstock with a punch just for that one little scalloped bit of punch. And that doesn't upset me at all. It doesn't freak me out. I'm happy to do it. This gift sticker that I pulled out was a little bit large. This one down here is more appropriately sized, but it kind of covers up everything that I have going on. I am going to trim the label off the edge as well. I just felt like it covered up too much of what was going on this label. It covered up most of that pretty black pattern paper, and it was just not worth it. So I'm thinking I'm going to be adding in some of the holly and berries, or maybe I'm going to put this little chipboard piece up here that has black and cream on it. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing because, like I said, I don't have a plan in my head. Now, I do like scrapbooking both kinds of ways. I like scrapbooking where I have a plan and, you know, I can see something in my head, it's something I want to do, and then I also just kind of like going at it. I feel like I'm more of a let's just go at it more type of scrapbooker, but you know, maybe I'm not, I don't know. So I do bring in this other present sticker. Now I could have used the ones that I was trying to use up there on the Christmas tree, but they matched this pattern paper perfectly. They're from the same collection. So I decided that if I really wanted to have the true mix, which is what my goal is this year, is to have a true mix of different collections and things, then I needed to introduce a different style of gift. So I grabbed this long one. Plus it's going to cover up this dark space in the photo that really doesn't do anything. It's just a dark space where the sofa and the sofa table behind me have Lego Santa standing on it. Now, Santa's a creepy dude, okay? He's a straight up creepy dude. He's always watching. So he's a creeper, but a friendly creeper, I guess. And the Lego Santa is adorable. So the Lego Santa I actually got at Target. Target and Lego are doing a limited time collection right now. And I knew as soon as I saw Santa, I needed to have him. Like this guy needed to be in our Christmas live. So he made it home from work, and he was just chilling out over there. Now, I dump out all of these tags from Tim Holtz, or labels rather, but I do make them into tags. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to find a mix of the labels that I will like, and I'm like, okay, this will do it. And then I'm figuring that the ho ho ho's got to go around there somewhere. I am determined to make sure that the ho 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 makes it onto this page, because like I said, if I have a Santa, then I'm going to have a Santa. Now, originally when I looked over at my pile of December project stash, I have a Santa tag that I was going to use, but I end up liking this just a whole lot better. And may I confess that my beautifully organized December project stuff is not so beautifully organized anymore. I don't think that my normal thing, my little IKEA desk holder that I use for, my monthly kit, it's not really conducive to a December project. I need lots more little places. So that will be a goal probably for next year. I'm not going to worry about it this year. I can deal with the mess. Now, I decided to go ahead and stencil over top of these labels. Now, that is the Christmas background stencil from my shop, scrappingreflections.com. And I just used the green that was already in my blending brush. I didn't add any green whatsoever. So I go ahead and get that down there. And now I'm going to use my silver and white twine to tie up a couple little bows so that these labels are now tags. Now, I'm not going to put a tag hole, but the tag hole is implied, and I can't even have an implied naked tag hole, guys. So I do tie the bows quite small. They're not super teeny, but they are quite small. I'm going to dollop a little bit of Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to go ahead and place it down on these labels turned tags, and that's going to hold the little bit of twine there. You don't need a whole lot. The twine is very light, and it's going to grip it, and once it dries, it's going to be great. So now I'm going to put down the ho ho ho, and I have already decided that the journaling is not going to go onto these tags, which was the original thought. It was the original thought. Like, the journaling was going to go on these tags, and I didn't want that big white expansive space, which is why I stenciled through it. But ultimately, I got the ho 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 there. I am going to glue on the little holly and berries. I'm going to add one down here to this bottom card, and then one is going to go up on the top card as well. And what that's going to do is allow me to get a little bit more gold up at the top of the page. I will have the silver from the Hambly transparency that's going to be in that other pocket, and then I have the silver in my bows down at the bottom, and now I'm going to have the mix of gold as well. So I get these bad boys on top of the card, and now I have to add in my journaling. Like, I can't just have creepy Santa. I need to make sure that there is some kind of journaling involved. I am going to mess around and see if I want to add anything else to this cluster where the number 2 is. I try out a couple different things, and it just isn't right. I'm like, okay, I want to add more. I want to add extra. I want to add something. But ultimately, it ends up that nothing is there. I don't know why the heck I brought over that Christmas tree. I was thinking about switching out my label, but I just decided to go with it and write my journaling. And I'm basically telling you in the journaling the same thing we just talked about, which is I had to have the Santa when I saw the collection drop at Target. And And, you know, I had to snap this photo to document what a creeper Santa is because he's always watching. And then I put a smiley face at the end of the journaling because I don't know if everyone reading it would get my kind of sarcastic sense of humor. So the little smiley face is there in case anybody reading it in the future doesn't get it. So that's going to be my layout for today, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for joining. I just love Lego Santa. He's adorable. You can't see in the photo, but he's even got his glasses on. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you again real soon for another video.